back for yet another video of Andrea attempting to learn how to use Adobe. This one will be Photoshop instead of Illustrator, which was the Spring Peeper one. Instead, we're going to be looking at the design that I created for the worm moon. Look at that. This is the original drawing taken in a scan via my Notes app on my iPhone 8. And I'm showing you the original drawing not only to identify the difference in line work. You see here in this version, I've already edited the contrast and increased the line weight essentially. And then this is the one that I'll actually be working with. But I go back and I show you what I do. I use the select tool using the isolating colors and make a work path out of it. Obviously, this is stuff that you can get like full tutorials on YouTube, but for those of you who are curious as to what Andrea does to get the designs that she gets, but you see, this is my first attempt, and I realized that with this particular design, I needed to smooth out my selection, so I went back and I did a different work path for that. And then actually, the one that I'm working with and the one that I just demonstrated here are slightly different. The one that I ended up going with is a little bit more scratchy and selected a little bit less of the black lines and looks more sketchy. And then I just started filling in. I originally told myself I wasn't going to fill in any colors into this worm, but then I started to, and it just looked so good that I couldn't help myself. So yeah, here's the worm moon blog design. It'll be up on RedBubble after the Spring Equinox Festival because I want the Spring Equinox Festival goers to get first dibs on the first apparel. Oh, did I tell you it's gonna be on t-shirts, hoodies, and tote bags? Because that's what it's gonna be on. It's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. In fact, this will be the first time that I'm getting by myself, not for GSO Vibes, but like on my own, getting a print company to actually do my prints. And in addition, this is like kind of a secret. It's not really a secret, but I don't know if Oden would want me to announce it, but we may have some surprises from myself and Oden in a partnership sort of way. But yeah, so back to the actual video. Here's how I added color to the design. I used blocks, these like bulbs and and in grayscale, and then from the grayscale also applies, I guess, but the grayscale is what I based I used the grayscale to add color. And I did that so that I could have the same tone, I guess, like the same extent to which the worm is dark or light from the colored version to the black and white version, so that when I go to sell the apparel on the same t-shirts, it doesn't come out one looking really dark or one looking really bright in comparison to the other. So yeah, this is the worm moon. Why'd the music stop? I don't know, but we're almost done with the video, so I'm just gonna roll with it because I really don't want to have to edit this video any longer than I've already been editing it. So yeah, thank you so much for those of you who continuously follow Andrea along in her process of learning how to market and sell her art. Most of you have been with me for a good 2, 3, 5, 10 years telling me that I should sell my art, and here I am. I'm doing it, and I'm doing it okay-ish sometimes, and I'm doing it really good other times. But someone really wise once said that anything worth doing is worth doing poorly. not sure if that's the quote verbatim, but it's something along those lines. If you have any feedback on what colors you think the warm moon should be, like, or if you have a specific color you want it to be, I'll make that happen for you just so that you can buy it. But if I make it happen and then you don't buy it, I'm going to be like really sad, like really, really sad. It's going to like hurt my feelings a little bit. But, you know, that's okay. Anyway, so there's my website. There's my little logo at the top. It's a triangle version of it. I have very many versions of my. Anyway, thank you. Find me on RedBubble. Buy the worm. Goodbye.